Target is raising its minimum hourly wage to $11 from a current rate of $10, and it vows to push it even higher in the coming years. This as the retailer looks for ways to attract and retain workers amid the tightening labor market. Courtney Reagan has more.
Target giving its employees an early holiday gift, a raise. The big box retailer is bumping its minimum hourly pay to $11 in October for both current and new employees, with plans to pay $15 an hour by the end of 2020. That means all 100,000 seasonal holiday employees will start at a higher wage. It's the third time in 3 years that Target has raised wages. $11 an hour puts Target above the minimum wage in 48 states, matching Washington and Massachusetts' rate, well above the federal minimum wage of $7.25.
This is extremely good for the customer, and it's extremely good for retailers because it feels like they have finally gotten the message that it is time to reinvest in the frontline sales associate. Even in an omni-channel world where business is clearly moving online, that frontline sales associate is still a very important position for retailers, and I think Target recognized that.
Target hinted at investing in its team at February's Investor Day as part of its 3-year, $7 billion plan to improve its entire experience from the store to the website. The move has likely been in the plans for some time, as the big box retailer still plans to hit its profit forecast even with the higher cost of labor. But Target is far from the first to announce pay raises for hourly employees. Last year, Walmart began a nearly $3 billion 2-year plan to bump up hourly pay for its workers. New employees start at $9, then bump up to $10 an hour after training, plus annual raises. Walmart's pay gets a lot of attention as the country's largest private employer, but Gap was the first major retailer to raise its minimum wage for store associates at Gap, Old Navy, and Banana Republic. It's hard to know exactly how higher wages help increase sales for retailers, but some experts point to Walmart's higher wages and its subsequent higher sales as no coincidence, suggesting happier employees are more helpful to both customers and their companies. While there are many retailers that are struggling and closing stores, the number of store openings still outweighs those shutting this year. Couple that with low unemployment and high turnover in retail jobs, and it's a challenging environment to attract and hold on to good workers. Target is hoping its competitive pay will hit a bullseye with its employees and eventually lead to happier shoppers, too. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.